Climate change is packing a punch in America's heartland. Most of the Midwest is abnormally dry.
They're showing up the worst I've ever seen.
Farmer Brandon Walter sees it in his fields.
Not getting rain.
These dry, damaged corn crops add up to big financial losses for him.
There's going to be a lot of this that's going to yield nothing. We're going to be completely out money on it. Say a prayer and hope for the best.
One expert predicts the future could be even bleaker. Walter farms about 1,000 acres of corn and soybeans about 75 miles northwest of Chicago.
Like these guys are just telling you we're short on nutrients.
It was supposed to be a good year.
These should be a heck of a lot taller than 6 feet tall and passing. You know that.
Last year, Illinois counties led the country in soybean yields and corn production. That's according to the country's agriculture department, which projected record yields for both this year. But farmers are battling drought instead.
To be truthful, of all the things, I think it's the mental stress that hurts us the most as farmers. It's always in the back of your mind. It's just what's going to happen.
This could be a loss here.
Dan Ziller is the president of the county's Farm Bureau.
A sad thing to look at.
And says Walter is hardly alone.
There's a whole lot at risk here this year. I mean, the crop that the American farmer put in the ground this year is the most expensive crop we've ever put in the ground. The inputs were just extremely high this year. And to get half a crop is going to be awful hard to pay that increase in these input costs that we had this year. So rain would definitely, it needs to start coming and soon, and not too much and not too little.
It's a similar story throughout the region. In nearby Wisconsin, Iowa, and Minnesota, over 80% of crops are facing between moderate and extreme dry conditions. In Missouri, drought's impacting 90% of the state.
We will see well below normal crop yield.
Trent Ford is the authority on climate science in Illinois. He says drought, combined with erratic heavy rainfall, is likely to continue in the future because of global warming. But the state climatologist says even he cannot predict what the new normal might look like.
What climate change does to corn and beans production in Illinois and Iowa and Indiana over the next 50 years is it introduces some challenges, some significant challenges. Some challenges are things we've seen before, they're just larger, and some challenges we've never seen before. And some of these challenges, we don't even know what they're going to look like until they come upon us.